welcome back to my channel. So before I get on with this video, please give this video a like, comment down below what more videos would you like to see, and subscribe. I'm gonna wait until you guys subscribe. You done? Okay, press that button so you're gonna be notified every time I post a new video, because you guys see me twice a week, Mondays and Fridays. Hey. So today I decided to film like a holiday simple look. I just did a neutral eye with a pop of glitter on the waterline with a red bow lip. I'm that, you know. But if you guys want to see how I got this look and how I achieved this look, continue watching. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I just did my eyebrows off camera and primed my lids off camera, because sis, doing these is not like 1 2 3. Like I took at least 20 minutes just to put these on, to draw these on, like, girl. But let's not get into it. Today I'm going to use the One Size Patrick Star Visionary palette, and you guys already know my review. I'm going to use this Wet n Wild crease brush, and yes, it is stained because I have used this. So the first shade I'm going to go into is let's go in with this. I'm going to go into with that shade Book. All I'm doing, look, I'm holding the brush from here, and all I'm going to be doing is just patting on the color before I actually blend it out. And I'm making sure I put it like under my crease, like right there, because you know when I open up my eyes, I don't have a lot of eye space, but I have enough, so my crease is like right there. So all I'm going to be doing is just patting that on, patting on the color. So all I'm going to be doing is patting that on around my crease and making sure I'm staying on the crease, because you don't want to go above it. And just like that, I know it kind of looks harsh, but now I'm going to slowly start blending, and all I'm doing is going circle motions. You do not want to hold your brush too hard or too rough, because you just want the bristles of the brush to do the work for you. So all I'm going to be doing is, you see, little by little it's starting to blend out, and all I'm going to be doing is letting the brush hairs do the job, and all I'm doing is moving it in circular motions. I'm not gonna lie to you guys do not see this because I'm always editing it out, but I be tired blending. It takes a while like to blend, because I always want like it to be so seamlessly, but trust me, you getting tired just because of blending is all worth it at the end. Girl, I'm tired. So I'm just gonna use this bigger brush to just blend it out a little more, and all I'm going to do is circular motion. Okay guys, the next color I'm going to go into in the same shade, it is this deeper brown, and it's called Brownie. Oh, Brownie sounds so good right now. Yeah, and I'm going to apply Brownie with this ColourPop E1 brush, and I'm going to keep it more towards the outer corner and only on the crease, and I'm going to try to keep this area empty as much as I can. I'm just gonna apply some on the brush, and all I'm doing basically, I'm going to literally be tapping in that product right here and blending it towards inside the crease. Take me to your heart. Just like that, but I want it a little more deeper, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a little more. Take me to your soul. Guys, I got food. I don't know what the hell is this, but I got food. Now that I just want like the brown and like the lighter brown and the darker brown to blend in together, I'm going to go in back with that first color we used, Book, in a crease brush from e.l.f. and I'm literally going back into the crease and blending both of those colors together. Okay, so we're gonna leave the eyes like this because I told you guys I wanted something simple. Now we're just gonna go ahead and cut the crease. I'm going to go ahead with the same concealer I always used. Ah! Sorry guys, a lot came out. The same concealer I used from the AOA Studio in the shade Light Ivory. And I'm gonna go in with this concealer brush from Wet n Wild, and honestly it's my favorite. What I like to do before I cut the crease is flatten it out so it could be a sharper how you call it, cut. And I just make sure I add concealer to both sides so it could be flattened enough. And I always be around when I need some loving, baby. As you guys can see, when I'm blending out eyeshadows, I use the brush far away so I can let the brush do its own work. When I'm cutting the crease, I like to go closer to the brush, like hold it more closer. I like to hold it closer just because I like to like have more control of the brush and where I'm putting the product, especially when it comes to cut crease, because if you're cutting a crease from back here, honey, it's not gonna work because you don't have no control all over the brush. So all I'm doing right now is filling it in with the concealer, tap motions, and towards the end is where I just start bouncing it. Now that I tapped in the concealer, the same brush that I was using to blend out the creases from earlier, I'm literally just tapping in because I don't want this concealer to be too wet to a point where like it's gonna mess up the look and start going everywhere, because that could happen. So all I'm doing is tapping in that concealer into the skin. Back in with that same dark brown brownie that we added, and I'm going to put it in the outer corner, and literally all I'm doing is patting it. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, like all I'm doing is literally dabbing the color in. So now on where we cut the crease, I'm going to go ahead and use this Manila Sand, this first shade, and I'm just gonna pack that on to where we put the concealer with this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. Fluffy brush without no product. All I'm basically doing is combining that white shade we just added with that brown shade. I hate it here. I really do. I don't know who took the last makeup wipe. Go with cleaning it off with this micellar cleansing water and with a cotton pad, because your girl just ran out of makeup wipes and your girl don't even know how. I really don't know how. I really don't. So with the cotton pad, all I'm doing is removing the excess makeup that I might have under the eyes. Just like that here. I don't really care if there's a sharp line or not. Doesn't really matter to me. Oh, I made it sharp, but it's okay. What I'm doing is removing the makeup excess that we have, making sure everything is cleaned. A new trick I learned if you're like me that takes clients, just go like this to make sure you're removing all the makeup from under their eye. You're like wrapping it, and you're not using your nail or anything. You're just like basically using it, and all you're doing is looking up and removing all of that makeup. Because girl, what I'm going to go into before I add a primer is this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose 3-in-1 Prep Set and Refresh Primer Water from Wet n Wild. And all I'm going to do is like put this, because I like putting this to like bring that moisture back into my face. And I just let that like sit on my face, because like it brings back in that moisture and it smells like rose. Like, who does not love rose? So I'm gonna go ahead and use the No Pore Face Primer from the A plus from Shop Miss A actually, and I learned this new trick from my makeup class that I just recently took this week. And when you take a little bit of that prime, especially for the pores, instead of like rubbing it into your skin, I know, don't mind the pimples, all you're literally going to want to be doing is like tapping in that primer, so you can see, like, you're gonna see the difference right now. You could see like this could sink into your pores instead of just sitting there, because this is what's supposed to minimize your pores. So you doing this, like literally tapping it in your skin, is what helps like give it a full effect. And I did not know that until I took my makeup class, so yeah. So I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Dewy Luminous Dewy Foundation in the shade Soft Beige, and it says light to medium. And to be honest, girl, I feel like I could have gotten a shade darker, but let's make it work. And it just looks like this. I felt like I could have gotten a shade darker, but it's okay, it's okay. Your girl could work with it. So it just looks like this. It has an applicator. It doesn't really have a scent to it, because I thought it was gonna have like a paint scent to it. I don't know if like someone said it looked like a paint scent. Oh, I think this might work. Let's see. And this is actually very convenient, having an applicator, because like you don't gotta, like, you know how much you're putting. So yeah. Before I add and like start blending it out, I want to like read the claims. It says it hydrates and smooths complexion for luminous finish, buildable coverage for normal to dry skin. Shake well before use. So it's, you could build this so it could look like somewhat coverage. So I went ahead and my nose is itching. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the e.l.f. buffing foundation brush. Instead of like buffing, I'm literally like dragging the foundation down, like tapping it into my skin and dragging it. I don't know if it's because I'm using the brush, but here it looks like, I don't know, like it doesn't look like it's like blending well. I'm gonna go over obviously with a beauty blender. I like going over with a beauty blender, but all I'm doing is basically like patting it to my skin and dragging it down. I think this was the right shade. I don't know if it will oxidize. Oh no, guys, I don't know. I feel like I have mixed emotions about this. Like the coverage is there. Like I'm gonna go ahead and use my complexion sponge from ColourPop, and I'm literally gonna just like bounce it on my face to see if it's because I was using a brush or I used too much foundation. I don't know. Your girl don't know. So now we're gonna go in with concealer, the same concealer that we used earlier. I feel like I'm too late. Like I feel like this foundation, now that I see it, is oh god, what's in my eyes? It's a tad bit light. I feel like I could have gotten a shade darker. I was gonna get a shade darker, but your girl was like, let's try this out. So I think I'm gonna go back to the store and get a shade darker, because like a shade, just one shade higher, like one shade darker. And all I'm doing is, you guys know my routine by now, and all I'm going to be using is this Sculpting Face Brush by e.l.f. And all I'm doing is literally doing this, like I'm tapping into the product, and then on the other side of my hand taking out some product. I learned also from my makeup class. And I also learned when you want to contour someone's face, your face, a client's face, anybody's face, or like, it doesn't matter, always smile and put it like right here. Why? Because that shows where your cheekbones naturally are. So smile and start putting in the product. Me, I like to use a little bit of product so it could like I could build it up afterwards. I know it kind of looks crazy, but trust me, it's gonna get together. And then I go back with that sponge, and I just literally like to continue blending it out. I'm gonna be doing is pushing this into my hairline because I don't got like a really big forehead, but here, just to minimize my forehead just a little bit, I'm just gonna continue pushing that into my hairline. I know it looks harsh, I'll fix that. Take a little more, take off, and all I'm doing is pushing this to my hairline. Literally, like that's all I'm doing. And then with the sponge, blending it, and you're gonna see like it's gonna all seamlessly come together. You see, like it starts blending into the skin so nicely. Like that was the best trick I learned from my makeup class. Well, one of them, because I learned a lot. Now here for the jawline, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take some and start drawing the line, because we gotta act like we did that surgery when we didn't, girl. We gotta act like we paid thousands of dollars to get our face snatched, and we didn't. So all I'm doing is literally placing this onto my skin, like blending it, but blending it downwards, because you don't want to have that sharp line on. Now that I'm seeing it, guys, this foundation is not my shade, and the little bit of bronzer concealer that's left on the brush, I'm literally just blending that onto my nose, because like, girl, I don't want to blend too much, but I'm blending it and I'm connecting it to my eyebrows. Like for my eyebrows, I'm just dragging it down so I can make it more like a skinnier effect. Now with the sponge, again, blend it out, girl. Gotta blend it out. Now with the same sponge, I'm just like literally blending out those creases from under my eyeballs, because girl, we don't need no creases under here. We really don't. I'm just gonna be using the CoverGirl Clean Professional setting powder, and I'm just gonna be setting basically where I put a tad bit of concealer. This is in the shade 110 Translucent Light. With that same little sponge, I'm literally drawing a line from where I be contoured, and I'm stabbing. Oh my god, I gotta stop saying it. I'm like tapping in the powder into my skin, because I don't want to bake too long, because I do have dry skin, and plus you baking for too long, it will create a flashback, and you don't want that, girl. I know, girl, you do not want that. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the side, draw a line. I know that wasn't a lot, but always start with a little, because if you do too much, girl, there's no going back. Once again, with makeup, you always want to start little, because once you start with a lot, you can't go back. So literally all I'm doing is like setting under my eyes and next to my nose, literally just like that. Take me to your heart. I belong to you. I can still smell the foundation. Like, now to set everything in place, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and use this MAC Mineralizer Skin Finish neutral powder in the shade Medium Gold. Let's see if this gives like color back into my skin, because right now your girl's looking a little too late, and your girl's not liking it. Like, what am I? Oh my god, I'm not liking it. I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in the shade 743B What Shady Beaches. Oh my god, I can't open this. I hate when they do this. Why? What the hell? What the hell? Like, I hate when some of the packaging are like this. Like, why?
Like, I be struggling.
Now that I'm seeing it, I think this is too late for me too. Oh my god. I thought I broke out, but I said, damn, what? I broke it? No. But I'm using the Wet n Wild color icon bronzer, and I feel like it looks like it's light. Girl, let's just, I'm just taking a fluffy brush from Quick Beauty and let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe like this foundation, like, oh, I like this bronzer. Oh my god, girl, I was scared for a minute. Your girl was scared for a minute, and I know I'm adding a little more than I should, just to bring some some color into this face, because your girl is white like a, I don't know what, a potato. But I like this bronzer. Like, I was so afraid I wasn't gonna like it because the color on the pan looks so light, but don't let it fool you, girl. Don't. Now with a smaller blending brush, I'm literally taking some of that bronzer, bronzing up my nose, because your girl need to make believe she went to Dr. Miami and got her nose done. With the bigger sponge, all I'm really doing is cutting that where we just like apply the bronzer, because you want to have that sharp. You don't want to be looking over here like what, like I said, you gotta make believe you got your cheeks done. And all I'm doing is like doing that line down the middle, that line down the middle, so it can look like, girl, you did that. Yes, I'm not gonna leave it for too long. Like I said, I don't like baking just because I have dry skin. So while I'm letting that sit for just like a few seconds, I'm just taking the same cotton pad that we use with the makeup cleansing, what is it called, the micellar cleanser water, and I'm just taking off the makeup I have in the back of my hand, because girl, you don't know how many clothes I have messed up because my dumb self be forgetting. Taking this eyebrow gel from AOA Studio in the shade dark brown, and I'm just, you girl gotta set her eyebrows before they go flying away. Trust me, because my eyebrows be standing up and I hate it. It's like, eyebrows, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Now that I felt that like stayed enough, instead of like sweeping it away, I'm literally just like bouncing it on my skin, because once you sweep it away, like, you can see that harsh line. Like, you're gonna see that harsh line here for my nose. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just like patting it into my skin, because you do not want to like go flop and you have like that sharp line, like, and it's noticeable that you just did that and you're like, what the hell. We're gonna work for under the eyes. Now we're gonna do a little something a little different. I wanted to add, I know this is simple, like I said, I'm gonna add like a little oomph to it. So we're gonna go back into that shade Brownie, and we're literally adding a little bit very close to the lash line, and I'm going to be using this e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, and I'm literally, look how I'm literally like taking just the littlest amount, and I'm just like blending in onto the lash line. I don't want too much because we are going to be doing something. For the little oomph that I was telling you guys about, we're going to add glitter. Yes, we're going to add red glitter. Don't mind the packaging. I had to borrow my mom's because I totally forgot I don't have red glitter. But I'm just, all I'm going to, oh my god, sorry. I love using glitter, but it's such a mess, and it's like, girl, what are you doing? Like, I love glitter, but it's such a mess. So it's like, I have a love and hate relationship with glitter, like, girl. But to apply the glitter, I'm going to be using my eyelash glue under my eyelashes, so I'm able to like apply the glitter, because I feel like that's what helps. So literally, I'm just taking this flat brush and I'm looking like this, and I'm just gonna be like dabbing into the dabbing in the glue under my eye. All I'm doing is just taking that red glitter. I'm just like trying to take the glitter, and it's like not comprehending with me, and it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing, honey? What do you like? get glitter. Okay, so that brush is not helping, so I'm gonna just go in with the smaller brush from like Elf to see if it helps. Oh Jesus, it's not. Oh, I just put glitter in my eye. Isn't supposed to look like this, but with a spoolie you could take off some of the glitter you don't want to have. It can make you blind, and I have like 20 different eyeballs. Yeah. I like this. It was scary. I like it. I'm gonna just finish this look. I'm gonna go ahead and add mascara. This is the Tarte Man Eater mascara. I feel like this video is such a fail. It was going first, it was the foundation, then it was the glitter. Go ahead and use the same lip liner. I always use the LA Girl Colors, the LA Colors lip liner in the shade Chocolate, and I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen it. Okay, now I'm just gonna outline my lips, but before I outline my lips, we gotta clean this up. I'll take a cotton pad, micellar cleansing water, because your girl just has a whole bunch of powders, foundations on her lips, and this is not okay. What I'm doing is lining my lips. Oh, I thought there was glitter on my liner. I was about to say, oh no. Oh my god, it's about to break. My lip liner just broke. Oh my god, my lip liner just broke. What else could go wrong in this damn video? Let me stop jinxing it before something else happens. I'm just gonna take this Perfect Tone matte lip cream in the shade 502, I think it is. I don't know where this is from, because like the sticker's off, but it looks like this is like a nude purpley brown, like a nude purpley, and I'm just gonna apply that on the middle of my lips. Of course my lips look retarded. I'm telling you, like, today's video, I don't know what's up with it. Like, guys, I tried something new and this is what happens. I hate it here. So with the foundation and the concealer brush that we were using, the Wet n Wild, I'm just gonna take a little bit of concealer to clean around my lips, because this looks like a lip injection gone wrong. I just peeped, this wasn't the lipstick I wanted to put on it. I wanted to put a different lipstick. Now I gotta think it off. Oh my god. You know what lipstick I was gonna use was a red one, and I'm just gonna go ahead with this lip liner. I do not know what to call, like where's it from, but I know it's in the shade Plum, and I'm just gonna go ahead and outline my lips. No wonder, like, if like I wasn't feeling the lipstick, and I was like, why am I not feeling it? I'm like, I was supposed to use another one. Now I'm gonna go ahead with this Wet n Wild liquid casket, Mega Last Casket, liquid casket matte lipstick in the shade Missy and Fierce. I'm not Missy or Fierce. I'm ready to jump out my damn window. Okay guys, I think I had enough frustration with this look. Like, I like this look, like it came together. I feel like the lips brought everything together, but it's like, I feel like, girl. Now I'm just going back with the rose spray from Wet n Wild. I know I sprayed a lot, but girl, I just sprayed it in my eye. If I accidentally spray my eyeshadow, so like my eyeshadow is like literally melting literally off, so that's why like it's like burning, because the eyeshadow is like actually like going inside my eyes with the eyelash glue and mascara and everything. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this highlighter elf brush, and I'm gonna spray. Oh my god, it's falling into my food. And I'm going to use this Revolution Makeup Revolution London Pro HD Amplified palette then I'm just gonna add, I'm going to use the highlighter extra, which is me, which what I'm doing right now. This whole look was extra and I did the most, and it's like, guys, I'm frustrated and all I'm doing is like literally blending this into my skin. And I'm extra when it comes to the highlighters, so guys, do not mind me. Guys, I don't know what's going on today in today's video. So I'm gonna go and use this Tarte blush, and it's in the shade Sweet. Now with this pencil brush with the same shade that we just highlighted, I'm going to highlight the inner corner of that. The flat brush, I'm going to, it's called a point brush. I'm just gonna highlight my eyebrow bone because your girl needs it. I'm not mad at the look, I'm just mad at what was the process of like all of this. Okay guys, I'm right back and I'm gonna apply the lashes. The lashes I'm going to use today, it is the Stargirl lashes in the style Queen. It will be in the description down below, and you guys get I think 20% off or 10% off, and you guys could go ahead and go get your own lashes. Finally finished the whole entire look. Your girl finally finished the whole entire look. I was frustrated. I wanted to cry. I wanted to scream. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys know by the video. This video is almost 2 hours long. This video was about to be an hour long until everything went downhill. First, it was the foundation. After the foundation, it was the glitter. After the glitter, it was the lips. Like, and then the setting spray. Guys, this is the end of this look. It's just a little neutral with a pop of red, glitter on the waterline. At least I did something new. I stepped out of my comfort zone. I am proud of myself, but I went through a lot in this video, as you guys can see. Like, makeup artists go through a lot. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed my frustration, because I sure did not. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Please make sure you give this video a like, comment down below what more videos would you like to see. Make sure you subscribe, press that bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video, because you guys are seeing me twice a week, Mondays and Fridays. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.